Good morning, SMF MMTs, and we are going to be talking about the upgrades and the downgrades, and then after that we're going to talk about the pre-market trading. It is the last options expiration of the year. So this is the final week, and we're going to just talk about how upgrades just so happen to come out. So here are just some simple upgrades right here. MMTs, JDS Uniphase was upgraded to overweight. Okay, that they have a tendency to move. If you get the right wholesale entry, you can make real good money on that one, particularly if you're trading between 3,000 and 5,000 shares. Some of the highlights and the downgrades in this is Research in Motion was downgraded to neutral. Okay, so look for weakness and look for shorting opportunities in the name on RIM. And Miscellaneous XUE, some kind of target of $12. We'll stay away from that. So JDS Uniphase in an upgrade, you'd look for that. There were other serious upgrades over the weekend. Okay, so here are some more upgrades right here. Nike was upgraded to a buy at UBS. BMC Software at 46.90 upgraded to outperform. And Hooker Furniture. Wow. So as far as the downgrade list goes, Public Storage, $140 stock there. So in some of these downgrades, Under Armour, okay, downgraded to neutral. So basically, this Chinese company here, this SNDA 3878 was downgraded to a sell. So basically, this one here is an ADR. You can take a look at that, shorting that one for weakness. You know, in your trading platform, they're going to go up, slide that bid. Remember, don't ever short at the bottom on the opening, because you got to see how that price action is going to be in case that market maker walks it in the opposite direction against the short. Omnivision OBTI downgraded to a neutral. That now neutral. Now you can watch this one here, because it's a JP Morgan downgrade, MMTs, and that OBTI, look for weakness and shorting opportunities there. As far as the miscellaneous goes down here, like I said, you had upgrades today on Apple Computer right here, resumed on a Goldman upgrade. That's why you have that gap. Target, $430. That's going to get people hot. So once that thing goes up, and if they start to sell that short on that price gap, artificial price gap opening bell, and when they pull that thing down 2 or 3 teenies in your platform, and that setup and that 3-minute buy action bar comes into play, bam, that's the time to hit it. Notice how the gap is about a $4 gap right now, 3.44 gap. And we'll be talking about the gaps. Google was upgraded, and it's not in this particular report, but it was upgraded to $750 per share. Here we go. Nice little upgrade. SMF has been covering this Google stock for quite a while. With all the live videos on stockmarketfunding.com, we have given it coverage, and what we have told all our MMTs is that this is closing out the year for Google. Google underperformed. It did not outperform its peer group in price action. However, out of the last 7 quarterly earnings, 6 of them, the MMTs bought and sold the news, and then bam, went down every day after that, and it had various ranges throughout the year. The stock just got hammered again over the last 2 weeks, and there's a lot of upside, and they're coming out with the upgrade here. Okay, so their new target from neutral, and raises their target to $750. Now, over the weekend, MMTs and myself went over the whole strategies of this Google, and it is here now upon you. And that gap, we're going to show the gaps in the next video, but I'm telling you right now, I believe that all of their developments, as we have covered this stock since it went public, the next round of profit revenue streams have yet to be reconciled. Therefore, SMF gives it a high rating itself and has, and looking at those up and out of the money type premium calls before those earnings, it reports earnings now in the new year. Okay, so we're going to watch that tape. We're going to watch it in our platform, in the brain, in your market maker platform, and we're going to specifically do that. So we're focused on that one. We're focused on Apple. I gave some of the things. So that is the way it is. You got a 3.69 gap, $3.74 gap. We'll do that in the next video on pre-market gappers called the SMF sell short gaps.